All right, I've got a post-apocalyptic mukbang quick sip uploading. This is my second short advertising the playlist. I recorded one for supper tonight. It was a little bit shorter, didn't get into the nutrition details. I haven't uploaded it yet. And, oh, let me tell you though, that is the first chocolate milk that I've had in at least 6 months. And that was pretty damn tasty, I gotta say. Oh, took the day off today. It was really hot out. I was not trying to do any kind of work whatsoever, so I just kind of worked on venting the house when the temperature outside was sufficient on the north side. I could open some windows. I've since closed those and opened the south side window because the sun's, of course, long down. This is about midnight. I'm recording this. And got the upstairs window with the fan on high, venting all the warm air out. No real purpose running the dehumidifiers just yet, and really not wanting to run the air conditioner. I cannot afford that. Just getting some hours at work lately that I'll be able to get my bills caught up and restock the larder. And I don't want my next or month after electric bill to be up by another $100 because I ran the freaking air conditioner. So, occupied my time today with some Super Mario 64. Trying to find slightly different, more interesting ways to approach the game. I've done a 120 star complete, gained the 120th star before beating Bowser runs 4 times. I emptied all four, like deleted all four save files, and then filled them all up with 120 star runs. One of them I was trying to kind of just get the bare minimum of 100 coins to get the star. The other one I tried to max out as many as possible. There's actually 2 or 3 levels in that game where it's possible to get at least 150 coins, which every 50 coins you get when you get a star, you get an extra life for. So racking up the extra lives, it's pretty crazy. Of course, then when you turn off the machine for the day, then it's all deleted on the lives anyway. But a good long session, I can get up to 50 or 60 lives. So what I did with the last run a couple days ago was I have one that I got. I think it was 90. I did as close to 100% as I could without getting a single Castle Secret star and without getting a single cap switch. So that meant that all stars that depended on cap switch were not available. And there's a few that you can kind of get around. Some of them you just can't, like ones where you have to pass through walls and stuff. So, anyways, yeah, I got up to I think 97 stars on the one, and I've just got my 70th star today, unlocking the top of the Endless Stairs, where I got exclusively Castle Secret stars and 100 coin stars, and specifically did not obtain the star for the first task of each level. And what that means is that for the first floor especially, each one of those levels, the Bob-omb Battlefield, the Dire Docks, and the Thwomp's Playground, or whatever that is. I can't remember the name of the level off the top of my head. I've been playing the crap out of it, but I can't remember that. Those three, the level changes after you get, the architecture of the level changes, and certain other stars open up after you beat the first one. So what that meant was that, on Bob-omb Battlefield, the King Bob-omb is still up on top, and I've never had access to the cannons or to the foot race with Koopa the Quick. And so what that does is it means that once I've got the wing cap red switch, I was able to get one of the caps out of a box that is up on kind of near where the green hilltop and where the red coin star appears. There's a wing cap box up there, and it is possible to get that cap, and then using only long jumps and running, make it up around the top of the mountain to where you can actually then triple jump and fly onto the floating island, which means then you can get the shoot to the island in the sky without the cannon. And then of course there is a red coin up there, which enables you to get the red coin star. And then there's another wing cap box, which means that you can then re-up your cap and then jump off in the direction of the coin rings in the sky. You can't get Mario wings to the sky because you don't have a cannon. It's just simply not possible to fly high enough to get all of that. However, it is possible to then get the 100 coin star for that level, because before you open up the ability to get to that island, the max number of coins you can collect in the level is 87. So the Cool Mountain's not quite the same, but if you don't beat the first one, then you can't beat the second one, because the second one is the penguin race. But I was able to get every other star in that level. I was only able to get, I think, 3 or 4. Let's see, what was it? I was able to get the chests in the cave and the 100 coin star in the Dire Docks. Those were the only 2 I was actually able to get, because to not do the first one, which brings the eel out of the ship and you go get inside the ship and collect the chests in there, and then that enables the red coins on the ship afloat, as well as the ability to activate the cannon. And can the eel come out to play? You can't get any of those. So anyways, going like this, I went through, in one day, I've gone, or no, I guess yesterday and today, I went and I've now collected 70 stars the ultra hard way. This means getting basically, I got the 1 star that allowed me to open up the Princess Secret Slide, and then I immediately went about getting that star, and then also the under 22nd star on that. There's 1 secret star on the ground floor in the aquarium. And then I ended up having, at first I was just going to see if I could only do only the 100 coin stars on each one, but there's not enough to open any of the star doors. So that's where I was like, okay, well, I'll see what I can get. So I got everything I could, and then it was really limited on the first floor. I found out that Big Boo's Haunt does not open up until after you've beaten Bowser, regardless of how many stars you have. Or it's maybe it's 15 stars or something, I can't remember, or 10. Got down into the basement, and Mips wasn't there, nor was the mushroom retainer near the entrance to the Hazy Maze Cave. I was able to get... Oh, and then by the time I got to Lethal Lava Land, I decided I wasn't messing with those stupid bullies. I'm so done with bullies. So I did not get... I decided at that point I wasn't going to get the 2 stars for the bullies on that one, or the... Well, I mean, the first one is Boil the Big Bully, and I'm not doing the first one. This affected, on the 3rd floor, the Snowman's Land, because there is an icy bully up there, and I just didn't even bother with it. It's still there. Basically, what I'm doing is trying to leave the levels as intact as possible to the beginning. The no special caps run that I just completed yesterday before starting on this endeavor was meant that even after I beat the game and was standing there with Princess Peach on the bridge and she's talking about baking a cake, the moat had not been drained. Is the extent I went with that one yesterday. So, yeah. The big King Babam is still up on the top of his mountain. The big Thwomp is still on the top of his mountain. The eel is still stuck in the sunken ship at the bottom of the Dire Docks. And the big penguin to the race has not even appeared. Because I did not complete that one. I did get every other one in that level, though, except for those 2. When I got to... Wet Dry World. The only one I wasn't able to get was, well, I guess I didn't do Top of the Town because that was the number 1, and I didn't do the Race Through Downtown because that involves. No, I did do Race Through Downtown this time. Anyways, yeah, so I got all but the 1. I didn't do Top of the Town because I wasn't doing number 1. Didn't really affect anything. Tiny Huge Island, it doesn't really affect much, except if you don't beat the first one, you don't unlock the rematch with Cooper the Quick, so there's been no Cooper the Quick races, and therefore my stress level should theoretically be lower. Tall Mountain, by not getting the star on the top at the climb or scale the mountain or whatever, I can't get the secret of the monkey cage, but I could get every other one. Interestingly, I found that once you've entered the mysterious mountainside slide part of the level and come out the other side and then hop down, having exited the slide race and back into the level, if you die at any point without getting a star, it will immediately start you back at the top of the slide and not on the level. I found that very interesting. Because I use that to collect all the coins first before going around the rest of the level to collect for 100. So, Lethal Lava Land, I forgot to mention that one. The first one on that one is the In the Talons of the Big Bird. I got everything but that one, and as such meant that the bird was constantly flying around with the star in its hands. It was not able to try and steal my hat. Basically ignored Hazy Maze Cave after doing the secret star on... I got the 100 coin star, and the secret star entrance is in that level for the metal cap, but other than that, I didn't mess with that one. That one, it can be fun, but it can be a real pain. And the idea at that point was minimalism. So, let's see, Big Boo, I couldn't do the ghost hunt, which means the staircase to the top floor never opened. However, it is totally possible to wall kick in one of the rooms on the first floor to get a red coin at the grid above, because it's a two-story room with a catwalk or whatever. So I was able to get basically everything else on that one. And I was not able to do go on a ghost hunt because that's number 2. So basically, if you don't do number 1, you might not be able to do number 2 in most of them. So anyways, I was still able to get the 100 coins and everything else on that one. Finished the basement, was able to get MIPS twice after beating Bowser the second time and obtaining enough stars through the basement to get the... the 50 to open the next door or something. I think at that point, then MIPS appears again. Was able to find, eventually, the mushroom retainer had appeared after so many... I think it's once you're able to open that floor's star door that the other retainers appear, at least in the basement. Went and got I got the Vanish Cap star, and went up 3rd floor. Like I said, I got all but the first, some second, depending. Got up to the top. Got the Castle Secret Star in the rainbow flying area with the clouds and the red coins and the cannons and the wing cap. I got the 100 coin star on Tick-Tock Clock and did not get anything else on that one. And then I got the 100 coin star on Rainbow Ride, which took me 15 or 20 lives. And not because I was screwing up and dying, but because the way I'm doing this is to go to the maze with the red coins and do the little blue coin switch and jump up to the top and get them. And on the last one, where I actually succeeded in getting it, first time probably ever that I've done this, that I was able to get every single blue coin before the time ran out. Usually I miss them. There's an alignment issue. I'm not dead center in the thing when I get, boing, boing, boing up to the top. It takes like 5 or 6 wall kicks. And basically what happened was every time I would get up like the second to last wall kick before getting to the top, he would just be like, I don't know what I'm doing, and fall. And so the only thing to do for that is to walk off the edge and spend a life. I had like 55 at this time. And then start the level over and go do it again and head straight for that spot and do it until you get it right. And once you get it right, then you go about collecting the other coins. And I actually had one where I collected all but one of the blue coins on that. And then somehow or another had some stupid controller didn't work. The game, when it's running for a long time, kind of gets glitchy. The sounds don't always load right, and the enemies don't always behave correctly. And in this case, Mario wasn't really responsive like he should have been, and fell off the fucking map. I was like 95 coins or something, and it was like, okay, I guess we're dying. Like, no, that's not how it's supposed to go. So anyways, finally got that one. not doing any more stars other than the Castle Secret star for the Bowser level, because that enables me to have the last of the Castle Secret stars, of which there are 15. So I will have a total of 71 stars beating the game this time. I did notice in the previous run with no special caps and no switches that every time you open another tier of Star Door, like when you collect enough to open it and it gives you a little window in the corner, it's like, hey, congratulations, you got enough to open the next door. It will like ask you like, did you check out the this and that cap? Did you get the buttons in the special levels? Did you try draining the moat? You know, there's things you can get. And I was going to try and capture one of those popping up when I got my 70th star on that one, and I had the camera rolling, and it just said, congratulations, you solved the mystery of the stairs. Go get Bowser. And I was just like, what a letdown. So, anyways, yeah, if you don't have any of the switches hit and you haven't gotten into any of those secret cap switch levels, the game will remind you that there are special caps and switches to be found throughout the game at every chance. It's pretty interesting. Also notice that depending on how many stars you have, kind of affects Bowser's message to you as well. If you get all 120 before you beat him, he'll express surprise in his final dialogue box that I had no idea there were even that many. I'll be back next time and I'll get them all, or something like. So, anyways, that's how I spent my after work Saturday night, before work Sunday, and day off work today. Was repeatedly crushing Super Mario 64. Getting to the point with it that I don't have any means of recording it, but I could conceivably do a fairly decent speed run. Certainly nothing record-shattering. But I would say I'd probably be able to, barring any serious mishap within the game, controller failure, or hand cramps, could probably do a 6 or 7 hour 120 star run, which, you know, like I said, it's not record-shattering, but most people can't do that. So, you know, good at something, right? Anyways, gonna end it there. I'm sure nobody cares. Probably upload this at work tomorrow because of the higher speed internet connection with the closer towers and whatnot, because I get 5 bars there. So you'll all be seeing this at some point Tuesday afternoon, I'm guessing. So happy Tuesday.